Euphoria actress responds after she is attacked for family photos with pro-police t-shirt and MAGA-like hat. And then she says, an innocent celebration for my mom's 60th birthday has turned into an absurd political statement. And honestly, this is where we're at in culture today. It's like if you post pictures of having a good time with your family, you know, and there's happens to be a MAGA hat in the background, people absolutely lose their minds. Apparently she got rid of some of the old pictures of her family wearing MAGA hats, and then her brother posted it, and people were like, oh my God, you're hiding your true racist self, as they say. Emmy-nominated Sydney Sweeney responded on Saturday with photos of her mother's 60th birthday, which were deemed political by online leftists. The star's mother reportedly had a birthday party and included a man with a pro-police t-shirt and red hats that reportedly says, "Make 60 great again." So it didn't even say that, but people are so triggered by that hat, they're just like,
that's just a wink and a nod to the MAGA party. And so therefore, you gotta get it out of here. She can't be on anything anymore. If anybody supports Emmy-nominated Sydney Sweeney anymore, if she shows up on any show known to man, I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to lose my stuff. The fact that she allowed her family members to even take pictures with her with MAGA hats is ridiculous. Let's find the MAGA hat. Apparently, I guess she took a lot down, but I bet I could find it in like 2 seconds. Like I said, it's Monday. Hope you guys are having a good time, having a good Monday. And then we got to get in some Joe Rogan clips because he said obvious stuff that we all of a sudden have to talk about because, you know, it's Joe Rogan. Hopefully there's not porn on. Okay. This is one. Okay. Let's see. MAGA. Will you have to live in a monastery after being monetized? Probably. Okay, here's her family with these hats. Make 60 great again. And that's her brother. And people are like, oh my God, sick. It says make 60 great again. But you can see so many leftists posting on all over Twitter, just like losing their minds about it. Like saying, these are basically Nazi hats. It's just so dumb. Here's her responding. It's like, here's some of the comments. It's just the fact that like, even if I posted pictures at a party with my dad's side of the family who's all liberal, and all my followers are like, oh my God, how dare you post pictures with Biden t-shirt. Okay, here's Sweeney. You guys, this is wild. An innocent birthday celebration for my mom's milestone 60th birthday turned into an absurd political statement, which is not my intention. Which is not the intention. Please stop making up assumptions. Much loves. Happy birthday, Mom. And then here's some of the psychos. Assumptions. Your family are wearing MAGA hats and Blue Lives Matter shirts. They're racist. Time to face reality, sweets. Just because you're white and famous doesn't mean you get to have it all. You can't have it all. Oh my God, what does that even mean? You can't have it all. Okay. I mean, we're just ridiculous. Here we go. Assumptions. Don't gaslight your fans. Many are like young progressive people based on the content of the show that you gave your fame. Oh my God, you got famous off of progressive-minded individuals. Therefore, you should be taken down. Your family is obviously far right based. They are based on the Blue Lives Matter shirts and MAGA babies. Ew, look, this is her brother. This is just so ridiculous. It's like, okay, here. I've never, ever been to the Capitol. I mean, her fans were losing their minds. And again, this is another perfect example of why I don't think we'll come together eventually and see eye to eye and reach across the aisle and have a moment of peace together. Because you can't go to a birthday party with family members and then take a picture with your mom with a MAGA hat without people calling you a freaking Nazi. This is where we're at. Everything's a Nazi. Everything's fascist. Everything. It's like these people, the people on the left like to diminish the name, like actual definitions of words so much so that it becomes meaningless. They use the word racist over and over and over again, where
when I grew up, when somebody was called a racist, people would stop and think, wow, that person is a racist. That's so messed up. Now when I hear somebody call somebody a racist, I stop and think and go, what did they say? Because I don't know if I believe them. It's the same thing with Nazi. It's like, if when I was a kid, if somebody was called a Nazi, you better be damn sure that dude was a Nazi or that woman was a Nazi. You can't just like willy-nilly call these people. But this is where they're at. They just like throw these terms around for reaction value and for an over-emotional pull, and we're running around calling people Nazi because they have like a brother in their family with a freaking MAGA hat on. It's so stupid. It makes me so angry. But this is, if you're not for them for everything, if you don't agree with them with everything you do, with all you have, all the time, they consider you a racist, they consider you evil, a Nazi, and they don't want anything to do with you. Again, I've had friends that constantly tell me, like, I reach across the aisle, I have conversations with different people, but if I find out they voted for Trump or they're Republican, they're basically evil and I don't want to have a conversation with them ever. And then the people on the right are like, I don't get it. I want to reach across the aisle. Let's have a conversation. Those people are insane. We can't even have logical conversations anymore because everyone is so on edge. Everyone is so angry. Everyone loses their minds. It's just ridiculous. But you only see this on the left because they're driven by their emotions and not reason. Change my mind.